Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading for April 22nd through the 28th. I'm going to be taking a look at your immediate past, present, future, pulling some advice for you as well as the outcome. This is general. It may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your immediate future. And roles can be reversed, so take what applies to you, the person on your mind, your situation, and leave the rest. At the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. Show me Pisces, please. Oh, I love this. So in the middle of the shuffle, I'm seeing that you are working on learning some things, new hobbies, or just continuing your education. And you're putting a lot of valued time into that. That was just a message that came out. So let's go ahead and see what comes out for Pisces, please. All right. Ooh. Someone's not nice, and I don't see this as you. But whoever this is, they are not nice. I'm like, they better be nice to you. Okay, so in your immediate past, yeah, there is something about someone just being, look, don't let people take away from your happiness and try and control you with their bad negativity. But I do see somebody being very cold. There is the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So as you're working really hard as well, someone feels like, you think you're better than me. No, just because you're not someone to be vocal like that. And you know, Pisces, you like to like your gifts, your accolades, your achievements, you like to show them at the right time. You're not someone to boast about them. It's like they show through your expression of things. It shows through, what you do. That's how you let people see your achievements and what you know. And because you don't like to be like that person who's like showboating is the saying, like where you're just showing off, like, oh my God, look at this. And I did that. I don't think I've ever known a Pisces that does that. Not one. And I know quite a few. So that's why I always love the way that Pisces handles things, because people gravitate to you because they're like, I can confide in you because I know that you will have some great information. I know that you will be there to listen, and so sweet. I love Pisces so much. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna stop gloating. In your immediate past, though, we have the Two of Wands. It came out in a 50-50 energy. I'm going to put it up right, but I am seeing a little bit of an indecision. Can't make a decision about something. Maybe I'll stay where I'm at and be comfortable. It could be somebody tied up to you. I see currently in your situation, we have the Knight of Wands coming out. If you're dealing with somebody, this person is just like, come on, let's go. Let's go have fun. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. And things are really picking up, and it's like, okay, we're just going to do more and have a good time. But in the immediate future, I have this King of Swords in reverse. And so this really feels like a boss just being a jerk. Also, somebody who is not nice. It's like they're being cold and calculated, and they know this, and they're really intelligent, but the way that they come off is just really mean. Also, be careful of aggression from somebody as well. You don't need aggressive people in your life. You don't need people who are going to be negative. You don't need any of that, but you have like a boss who's just a straight up, you know what. So yeah. And if you're like, well, I'm the boss, well, then you have an employee that acts this way. So now, if this is you with an indecision here, it's like you're not ready to make a choice on whatever this is, but I am not going to speculate on that. We will get into that as I clarify, and we'll see what's underneath the surface of each energy. Now, with your advice coming out, the Three of Wands, it's okay to wait, wait for those ships to come in. There's something better ahead. Prepare for the future, but also be in the present here. There is going to be progress. I love this for you. And it's like waiting is required in a sense, but at the same time, I don't see you stopping. I see you working really hard. If everything continues the way that it's going for you, Pisces, the Page of Pentacles comes out. And I love this because this is, I'm going to be okay. That Page of Pentacles is saying everything that you are learning, you're still learning some things, but everything you're learning, you're starting to see that it grows. And if it's money and finances for you, you like that you're making things grow for yourself in a really good way. And it's like, how can I get more of that? I really want more of that. And maybe it's some good news that comes in the form of maybe a new job offering, maybe this person, we will see. I don't know who that King of Swords in reverse is, but I just don't like their energy towards you. And it's just like, psh, bye, goodbye. You want to be cold towards Pisces? Watch out, because I'm going to jump in. No. I'm like, don't be mean to Pisces. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify that Two of Wands in your immediate past here. So what I see right away for you, Pisces, is, this decision of making a choice to chase after something you're really drawn towards. And I don't see it so much as a person. For some of you, maybe it is. And we will get to that part. But first, for you personally, we have the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Empress. And so it's like having this indecision and needing to make a choice on something that you're very drawn to, that you feel can be very successful, and now's the time, go for it. It creates this effortless abundance, but there's something about that you were just like, I don't know if it's going to work out. It's almost like you were just saying, like, I don't know if I really want that cup, because you're looking at the other cups that might not have worked out, or the ones that you really want, but something that was for you, you were just like, I don't know that I want that. I'm just not sure that I want that. Now, if you're dealing with somebody in your immediate past, somebody was in an indecisive, like making up their mind about what they wanted. It's like they wanted you, they wanted to chase after you, they want to be with you, but there's also this fear of rejection or that things will get boring eventually. And it's almost like you're out of their league. Maybe you felt that way about someone, but we're going to move on into this Knight of Wands energy in your current situation. Wow. Okay, so this is somebody that I see you dealing with. Also, I will get to your own personal situation going on, but the first thing that came out was somebody you're dealing with that's inconsistent. Like they show up and then they're not there, and they won't commit, they won't stay in a relationship, they won't even give you that idea. And I do see this person wanting to walk away and making a decision like, I just need to leave because I'm going to get hurt, so I'm going to go like quickly here. And that person, it hurts because I feel like you're the one that ends up getting hurt because of them not really, I feel like they do tell you, because the King of Swords upright is going to be somebody who does speak up and say, this is what the situation is, like we're just not working out, but it does cause pain here. And then it's quickly like they move on. They're over it. I don't want to say that they're over it. It's like they're trying to avoid looking at it. Also, being in a committed relationship, that person doesn't have time. So they're walking away because, work is more important and they're guarded with their heart. And so, they're like, nope, this is my path. I can't put Pisces in that situation with me because I'm not ready for a relationship in that way. But we have fun together, and that's not enough. You deserve so much more, of course. And so I feel like that's in the immediate past, that was what you were getting from this person. They were everything you wanted and you decided to pursue, but they were giving you indecision. I don't know. They were kind of like pushing your cup off to the side and making you wait on them, or making you indecisive of if you should move on, because sometimes they'll give you attention and then sometimes they wouldn't. And that's just not fair to you. And, this is in your current situation, you're getting hurt by this person. It's like, wow, you feel really wounded by their words and them leaving and just quickly leaving. It's like, boom, bye. They act on impulse, like this just isn't working. And, this just isn't for me. I'm always too busy, this and that and the other. And being really guarded with their heart to express on an emotional level to you of what's going on. They'd rather just leave the situation. And maybe that's them just being guarded. Now, for you personally, Pisces, I see this acting quickly because something that doesn't fit in your life anymore, you're lacking like this cup that you're in search of here, okay? For you personally, and I don't mean in a relationship, like in your personal life, you're like, I want that ninth cup. So the Eight of Cups, like, yeah, okay, this is great and everything, but I want that ninth cup, the one that makes me go, wow, this is amazing. You know, you have that fulfillment of love in your life, that fulfillment of all of these good feelings and love around you, within you, and it's showing. And through your hard work here, it's like something about you being at a job. Some of you don't want to tell your boss like that you're going to leave or that you want to leave, but you do. You're tired of staying in a situation where you feel that you're going to be hurt or your boss is just a jerk or whatever. So it's like, oh, how do I tell them this? So, you know, even so, with you making a plan, you're afraid to get hurt, and it's like you have to choose here with this Chariot. Should I go left? Should I go right? What am I doing? But you know that you want that ninth cup. You know that you want that cup that gives you the fulfillment, because everything you have now just feels like it's not providing enough for you. So let's go ahead and clarify that King of Swords in reverse for your immediate future. Oh, wow. So, those of you leaving a job and saying, like, I'm done, your boss is a jerk, like a real jerk. This person is just mean because you have a new opportunity to do something. They're shocked. They can't believe that. So they just come out of this situation like at first, it's real calm when you tell them. And then they're like, throwing all this chaoticness at you. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Tower, and then the Three of Wands. And it's because you're progressing to something better, and they're going to try and say certain things like, oh, if that's what you want, that's fine. But it's just like the way that it comes out, they're really ugly about it, and they go cold because you are leaving and it surprises them. And so they feel like you're turning your back on them because you don't want to stay where you're at anymore. The Temperance card at the bottom of the deck, you know what? Fine, whatever. They need to learn and practice patience. They might say something they can't take back, whatever. You know, don't fight with them, is what I'm seeing. Like, don't even fight with this person. It's not worth fighting. So for you personally, that was kind of your personal, right? You're like, yeah, for you personally, what I see is you're excited about something new coming into your life. And so wanting to leave and start a fresh new commitment here, it is very uprooting. It is something that just feels like it's really shaking you to your core. And some of you want to like, I'll just wait. I'm just going to wait. And I do see that with the Temperance card. Like, I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to wait. Now, if you're waiting on someone to come back after they have left, that is what is, you know, you're waiting on this person and it's keeping you in a stagnation of feeling stuck. And that person is not giving you the time or attention. They're too busy for you. They're not showing you that they want anything at this point. But what you give is what you get. However, that also applies to somebody who wants to be in your life. If they're not giving you anything, why should you give them any of your time? So everything in moderation as well. Baby steps. So moving forward too in your immediate future here. Baby steps, you know, plant that seed. And yes, it feels like it is shaking things up, but as you do it, you're going to see things progressing, and just be patient, because you're going to find that this is an amazing thing for you to do because your advice and your outcome is good. So let's go ahead and clarify that Three of Wands for your advice. I love this. All right, so if you are waiting for someone to come back after getting your heart broken by them, or them, you know, telling you they're too busy and that this just isn't going to work, but they're not really giving you the full picture, and you're like, maybe they'll come back, and that's what you're dealing with, and this person is acting cold, they're too busy, you know, and it's causing this disruption of, should I move on or not? The Three of Wands is saying, yes, progress forward, trust your intuition that, you know, by this, if you look online and you see that this person said that they're busy working, working, you're going to see some things when you look online and spy on them in some way on their social media, that they are not alone, that they are not too busy, that they're hanging out with friends or whatever. So if they can make time for people like that, why couldn't they make time for you? And this is telling you, you really need to protect your energy. You know, you need to be cautious of, waiting on someone who isn't waiting for you. And it's okay to start healing, you know, focus on your destination ahead here. Also, things progressing for you, moving forward. Personally for you, this is look out towards those ships coming in. They are close, but you're learning that you've got to stand your ground, that you've got to keep fighting for what you want and don't lose faith in what you want. And anytime that you feel any kind of doubt, just remember, I got this. And you know what I can't handle, I'm going to give it to God, the universe, spirit, my spirit guides and my guardian angels, whatever it is you believe in, I'm going to give it to them and I'm going to do what I can. But I see you really fighting for what you want here. And there's a lot of hope that things are going to change. And I love that. And a wish fulfillment happening for you. The other thing, when you're dealing with somebody that doesn't deserve your time, that waiting on them, they don't deserve your love. You know, that's where you're going to learn that, you know what, this person just doesn't deserve my love. And yeah, it hurts, but truth be told, they should have been better to you. And if it just is a mismatch in what you wanted and what they wanted, okay, but it's so abrupt where they're like, this just isn't working out. So Page of Pentacles, let's clarify that in your outcome. Okay, it's hard to take that leap of faith on some things. So the first thing that comes out with the clarification of this Page of Pentacles that I see is for you personally. And so we have the Page of Wands, the Four of Cups, and then the Wheel of Fortune, as well as the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So things are getting better. Okay, so for you personally, it's like you're making more money, you're making things grow in your life the way that you want, very optimistic. But then when it comes to trying something new and like the time is now, go for it, that's where you're like, I don't know if I want to. Are you going to let that blessing pass you by because you're worried about taking that leap of faith? Like, jump in. So I know it's easier said than done, right? I know it is, but don't allow doubt or stagnation get in the way of what you are destined for, Pisces, because this is absolutely meant for you. And learning how to make something grow, maybe in your life financially or just more abundantly. It's like, if you don't know all the skills of it, how do I learn how to make it happen? This is too much, you know? But if you give it a chance, you're going to see, oh my gosh, why did I wait? Now, for a person around you, I do see them reaching out to you. They will reach out to you again, but it's after you are no longer waiting on this person. And they're going to be like, hey, how's it going? It's going to start with a, hey, hi. And then when you reply, if you do, which I just don't think you should give them the time of day if they're going to be putting you off. But when you reply to them, then they're going to get excited and be like, hey, you want to hang out? How are things? And blah, blah, blah. And you're going to get all these texts. And then you're going to realize, like, am I even interested in this person anymore? There's something better ahead for you, Pisces. And that's where it's like a fresh new start, a new beginning, away from someone who is pulling you backwards instead of forward into progression, not regression, right? So I want so much better for y'all, and you definitely deserve to have this happiness, and don't doubt yourself. You are worth all of it. You could do this. Take that stand. Okay, so let's get a couple of oracle messages. We got 3 for you. The first one that comes out is going to be traveling lightly, simplify your life. And that means even in your mind, anything around you, maybe making things just easier for yourself. Also, I do see that as you're learning some new things, like in a new adventure ahead as far as work, something like that there comes a point of feeling like things are getting stagnant or like, I don't know if this is what I want anymore. But if you keep pushing forward, you're going to see that there's more of a reward and that you are that leader. So wise leader, you are a beacon for others. As you lead forward, people will follow in, your lead. That's just funny that comes out because that's what I was saying. People gravitate to you and they're like, I can trust Pisces with this. And they come to you for information. They come to you for guidance and, just to talk in general, but you do provide insight for people, even if you don't know that you do. So wandering path, enjoy the journey. There is no right or wrong way to take this journey, okay? Because that path wanders. It's not a straight and narrow path. It is one that's going to zigzag, go through the hills, go through the mountains, through the woods, whatever. But enjoy the journey because it's the little things that count and you're going to see big rewards along the way. So this is what I have for you. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.